All right, guys, so here we go again. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's not going to be really long. But you know what? There's an ongoing problem here in the Philippines, not only in the Philippines, but in a lot of South Asian companies and pretty much in other parts of this world. And it sickens me. I think it's sick. I think it's vile. And another one happened here in the Philippines. I get these news articles that pop up on my Facebook because I read different articles from different news outlets here in the Philippines, and it seems like this is like the second one I've seen now this month. But it sickens me, and I think it's it's nasty, it's sick, and something should be done about it. Something harsher should be done about it, let's say that. But this article comes from the PNL, the Philippine Lifestyle News. And this is all over the news here, all over the news, online and news outlet. American arrested at Manila's airport while meeting underage girl. A suspected American child abuser was arrested at Manila airport while allegedly in the act of beating up with an underage girl. The Bureau of Immigration said today, which was Tuesday, May 28th, the 43-year-old Piotr, P-I-O-T-R, Kamita, was apprehended just minutes after he arrived at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport on a flight from Pudong, China. He was then detained by the Philippine National Police Women and Children Protection Center in Pampanga, the home province of the rescued girl. BI Port Operation Division Chief Griffin Medina said Kamita will be charged for violating Republican Act 10364, or the expanding Anti-Trafficking of Persons Acts. The act is procuring a child for prostitution and obtaining a person for the purpose of prostitute, pornography, or sexual exploitation. It's on to say Costello, who is the head of the NAIA Border Control and Intelligence Unit, said that U.S. Homeland Security Intelligence had sought the assistance of the BI after Kamita was discovered to having engaged in sexual explicit conversation with the girl via Facebook. The HSI, Homeland Security Intelligence, then relayed the information to the PNP regional officer in Pampanga, and we jointly conducted the operation to intercept Kamita upon his arrival in Manila, Costello added. Costello described how his agents tailed Kamita from the moment he landed until he left the airport terminal to meet the girl. BI Commissioner Jamie Morinte commended the efforts of the officer in stopping that would-be child abuser. Different agencies should work together to successfully weed out undesirables like him, he said. His presence here possesses a serious threat to our women and children. Thanks to the vigilance and cooperation of our law enforcement agencies, as well as to the HSI for giving us information that led to this pedophile's arrest. He also said that Kamita would not be deported to the USA until he had been tried in the Philippines and, if convicted, served his sentence. He also warned anyone thinking of traveling to the Philippines for the purpose of child abuse, saying, "Do not prey on our women and children. We do not welcome sex tourists in this country." There's a bunch of articles out there. This is just one that I'm reading. This guy now, and you know what? This guy just happened to be American. I've read Australians, Canadians, Koreans. I have read in the past a bunch of these sick scumbags coming here and to other countries. Like I said, excuse me, not only the Philippines, but to these other countries, and not only coming to countries, but in the countries they live in also. You're not wanted. You know what? You're not wanted in any of these countries. You're not even wanted in your own country. You know, people don't want this. It said they met online through Facebook. The thing is, here, it doesn't say how old the kid was, or the child was, or the girl was. You know, Underage is under 18 here in the Philippines, just like back in the States. But here's the thing, this can happen. Everybody's got this in their hand. They're always doing this. It doesn't say any parents were involved. Sometimes parents are involved in situations like this. It doesn't go on. It doesn't say that. But the thing is, these kids run around with these cell phones, and are parents checking their Facebook pages? I know back in the States, parents check Facebook pages, and I'm sure in other countries, responsible parents should be checking their children's Facebook pages and other social medias that they're on to make sure they're not involved and wrapped up in things like this. Like I said, these things like this sicken me. Why do I do it? To let you know what's going on, and to let the scumbags who might be watching this video, let them know you're not wanted. You're not wanted. I know everybody has their own opinions on what should be done, how justice should be served on them. I have my own opinion. I'll keep it to myself. But yeah, this guy, if tried and convicted, well, they said he'll be tried here in the Philippines. If convicted, he'll be spending some time in jail. Now, not only that, he can be sitting in jail for years here until his trial comes up. And let's see how he likes that. I guarantee you, he would love to be sitting back in American jail than here in the Philippines. It's not nice, it's not pretty, as it shouldn't be nice or pretty for a person like you. But he's going to sit here. And then if convicted, I don't know how they do it here in the Philippines. If they say, okay, we'll give you your back time, then add it on to your time you got, or if they just hit you with your starting time here. But yeah, tried and convicted here. He'll be tried, and if convicted, he'll be spending time here in the Philippines jail. But like I said, this was an American. Not everybody coming to these countries are like this guy, but these are the kind of scum that the Philippines, like they said, they don't even want, if you're coming here for even sex tourism, which is big up here in Angeles City, as everybody knows, they don't want you coming here. They don't. You're what they call an undesirable. You're what the government calls an undesirable. You know what? Living up here in Angeles, I hear stories. I hear stories from people, and there are, and I'm not going to say everybody, but there are some scums running around here in Angeles City. They think they're not. They think they're slick, and they're what they're doing, and they're not going to get caught. They might not get caught today or tomorrow, or the next week. Eventually they will get caught. Like here online, these scumbags sit at home on the internet thinking, nobody's going to catch me. Nobody's going to catch me. You know what? They might not catch you today or tomorrow, the next week. Like I said, eventually they'll catch you. They'll catch you. Homeland Security is involved in this too. Do they have their own agencies? Tracking people. Communicating back and forth online to the Philippines and other Asian countries. I don't know. But you know what? You'll get caught. Eventually you'll get caught. You might come over here, do your thing, go back, go over again, and keep doing. Eventually you'll get caught. And when you get caught, good for you. Good for you. Let's see how you like it here in the Philippine jail. Like I said, I have my own opinion, what I think. Things like this happen. They happen all over the world. It's sad, but it happens. And I feel bad for the girl who's being lured in, because that's what they're doing. They're luring them in. They're using their scumbagness to lure these innocent kids in. Maybe more than likely, saying, "Oh, I'll buy you a new phone. I'll buy you this. I'll pay you this." That's how they're luring it. These guys are good. They're slick. They're scum. They know what they're doing. But yeah, another one. This just happened to be an American. So anyways, guys, like I said, these are my thoughts. This is what I'm reading online. And like I said, I'm seeing sometimes 2, sometimes even 3 of these articles in the news. And you know what? The thumbnail, that's the dude. That's the scumbag. That is him. Put his face out there. Let the world see this scumbag. And that's what he is, a scumbag. And you know what? You scumbags are not welcome. You're not welcome in the Philippines. You're not even welcome anywhere in this world.